Hey Savvy people, it's Savvy Nick here, and welcome to the Savvy Desktop. That's right, you're here on the desktop right now. I'm using Axvara's beautiful configuration for Arch Linux. If you haven't checked that out, I do have a video on how to set that one up. Welcome everybody. Thanks for stopping in and stopping by today. It's been a little while since I've done one of these streams, at least live, and today is a nice day because I want to review some of the stuff that's happening with the channel and what I plan on doing this year since we're coming on to the new year. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, whoever celebrates it out there. It is that time of year where a new year is upon us and new things are upon the channel as well. So I wanted to share some stuff as well as review some of the stuff that came in from the last year. So the first thing, I'm going to actually launch Veloren, just play around and talk a little bit, and then we'll review some of the stuff from the channel here in a moment. Let me just get things going. Hopefully everybody can hear me all right. One thing, Merry Christmas, Nikhil. Hi there, V. Copcat, hi. Snake Jazz, hello. Glad to see some familiar faces here on the stream. I'm logging into Veloren right now just to get some things going. I haven't played this in quite a while. Hopefully this sound isn't too much. Let me know if it is in the chat. I guess the first thing I want to talk about is, well, the newest thing to the channel is a new microphone. I just got upgraded to a new Shure SM7B, and I'm quite liking it. I've been enjoying it. Hopefully you can hear a difference in some of the videos lately. Hello Spidey, welcome to the stream. Name 18 plays, thanks. I appreciate that. All right, let's just fly a little bit out into the beautiful world of Veloren. This is one of those games that I've been playing throughout the year. Haven't been playing it lately, but it's been incredible what they've done here in Veloren. Stop by, catch on fire, of course. So the new microphone has been quite the upgrade. Took me a while to set things up, but I finally have things going. It's been featured on some of the last videos I've done on Linux on the channel. Again, hopefully everybody's noticing a difference. Hopefully I didn't waste all my time setting that up. Anyways. I guess the other thing I wanted to kind of talk about is I do have a new camera coming in. Hoping to do some reviews, circuit building, and programming. It's an exciting time. And hopefully we can bring some more content to the channel. Because I do enjoy doing the reviews, at least on Linux, and I can tell that, at least through the analytics, that a lot of people enjoy those reviews. Yes, absolutely. Axvara did a great job. You deserve more subs. Loved your X-Nomad config, even if it didn't use it, because Cat Haskell. Yes. You definitely have to check Axarva's GitHub page. They're the ones who created it. I'm just somebody who helped make an installation video. That's about it. They put a lot of time into that configuration. One of the best configurations out there, at least in my opinion. Hello MK, welcome to the stream, and hello Party Sepe. Glad to see you. Looks like we're coming on to a log. This is brand new. Microcontrollers and microprocessors fun. I'm glad you think so. It's one of those things that I really enjoy talking about because I deal with them, I don't want to say on a daily basis, but quite a bit in the real world. So I know quite a bit about them. So I want to share my knowledge amongst people, and I know some of us like programming as well as Linux, and I think I can bring the best of both worlds, or all three worlds, into that. So we'll see. We'll get some more exploration. I do want to show off some more, electrical analysis or circuit analysis. Maybe how to use multimeters and some other stuff, oscilloscopes, and again, I want to kind of do some unboxings and reviews of computers, specifically some laptops that I have sitting around. They don't have to be new laptops, but ones that I love using, including some Dell products, as well as I think even some Macs. I want to introduce some Macs as well. See that the chat is going. Copcat face reveal. Probably not quite yet. I have a hard enough time recording videos without the face, so we're gonna hold off on that one for sure. The camera is more for product review type of stuff. I'm hoping that I can review some products as I get them, and then of course circuit analysis that I was mentioning before. I'm focusing more on those microcontrollers, microprocessors, maybe like an Arduino or a Raspberry Pi. Some other stuff. Let's check out Sing. Yeah, this isn't a singing channel. We're gonna have to wait on that one. Maybe on the second channel that I end up making. Nah, just kidding. Terrible at singing. There's nothing good here when it comes to that, at least for me. All right, let's check out. This is the first time I've really showed any analytics from the channel, and I kind of want to show them off a little bit just to show you what I'm working with here on the channel, what comes in. This is basically a year of content creation, at least from the Savvy Nick channel. What I'll be showing you first is kind of the reach that the channel has had as far as learning goes. Let me just get things ready here. Welcome everybody who's joining in and having some fun. So what I have in front of me is the back end, kind of what I see as we are, as I'm posting videos. We can tell that I've posted quite a few videos across the bottom, if you can't tell. Lots of videos over the year. I took about a month break here between July and August, almost exactly a month. I just kind of lost my steam on a little bit of it, but you know, I'm back in action. You can see the second half of the year was great, and let's dive in a little bit to what's going on here. So, impressions, what does that mean? It means how many viewers actually saw some of my content, whether that be the thumbnail or somewhere on the right-hand side. 15.3 million impressions. That's 15.3 million people at least had the chance to click on one of my videos. Now, my impressions click-through rate is 8.1%, which is decent. I'm not, no problems there, but we can see lately that's dipped a little bit. This is because of the holidays, of course, and then came back up. My average is around, it says 8.1%. We've increased throughout the year. It's been great. But what's truly amazing here is just how many views the channel has gotten over the last year. 2.5 million in just the last year. It's been super exciting. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, each and every one of you. Makes me super happy to see how much has grown in the last year, and I hope that continues into the next year. Quite a few changes I'm planning on. Hello, Nick. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. I hope you had a Merry Christmas as well, Sarah. Super glad to see you once again. Copcat, haha, no pressure. I assume you look exactly like your Veloren character, pixels and all. Yeah, just some darker features, let's just say that. Do I still run Windows? Yes, I do run Windows in the background. As far as engineering, there's a lot of programs that I run since well, I am an engineer, and there's some CAD programs and some programming IDEs that I need to run using Windows. Can't get them on Linux, sadly, so I kind of go between both of them. I want to say at home, I definitely use Linux way more. On the job, I use Windows quite a bit more. Again, thank you for all the support. 2.5 million views this year. I'm glad people are learning from the channel. I get daily comments on the channel as well. Thank yous in the comments, which is absolutely great. It makes me happy every time I see that. Arm reveal at 20K. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to use my arm, I guess. I didn't even think about that one. I guess you will be seeing an arm reveal before too long. I don't know what that tells you, but all right. So the next thing I want to kind of check out is, let's see. I don't know how many videos I've posted. Other stuff is just boring. This is kind of the highlights anyway. So let's just go to, let's go to the audience tab. So in audience, we can see this last year. Now this is going to become a little bit of a mess, but anyways, 11.8K subscribers. That's 11,800 subscribers in just the last year alone. Super grateful. The channel has basically doubled. So, that's something super exciting for me, at least. The more people that subscribe, the more learning that happens on the channel. So I'm super happy for all of you who are subscribed and thankful as the year winds down. This is quite exciting to see. So it says here we're 65% up from last year. We're growing. Hopefully we can make that number go even higher this coming year. One thing else I'll show you is down here. Some of the other channels that the audience watches: DistroTube, Tech Hut, Mental Outlaw, Brody Robertson, and the Linux Experiment. Shout out to all of those channels. Everybody's great from a different aspect. It's quite exciting to see where some of the audience members come from. What happened on April 30th? Oh, the big gap. Yeah, I talked about that. I just had to take some time off. I was too busy between work and in real life stuff. So sometimes you got to take a break. And guess what? I took a break for about a month around that. Oh, not on that around that time. My bad. April 30th. Let's see what happened on April 30th. I think that must have been one of these videos went a little mini viral, probably Cosmic Desktop or Veloren review, if I had to guess. I guess I had a really good time. Then 170 people subscribed. That's way out of the ordinary, almost 3 times the amount I usually get. So anyways, you get these little outliers every once in a while. Let's see what else we got. So what videos have you watched? So big updates. This is just lately anyway. I switched to Fedora. My new Just Works Linux distro from Mental Outlaw, the Linux Experiment, Text Hut, Linux Tex, and DistroTube. I really like DistroTube stuff, so I've been following that quite a lot lately. But here's some of the really cool stuff. So the country that views the channel the most is actually India. So thanks so much, everybody from India who's supporting me. It's super awesome. I appreciate all your support. United States coming in second, and then we got Germany, UK, and Canada after that. But that's really it. That's kind of all I wanted to share when it comes to the channel. We'll go back to playing a little bit here. I just want to spend some time with everybody. I'm also excited. I'll be showing off something brand new that I've made for the channel. Some of you are aware, some of you are not. But either way, let's get to exploring Veloren a little bit. I like your thumbnail. What editor do you use? So, Ahmed, I use GIMP. It's free, open source, available to anybody and everybody. I've gotten a little better about making my thumbnails lately. hopefully you're seeing a difference. Lots of people from India. Yeah, absolutely. And then as far as it goes, only about 4% of viewers are actually subscribed to the channel, which is crazy to think about. If you do the math there, it'd be pretty insane to see what the channel would look like if I even had 20% of the people signing up. Let's see, I'm gonna home real quick. I haven't been to home in months now. Last time I played with Copcat. Shout out Copcat. Shout out Sarah. Wonder if you've... Sarah, have you been... I don't know. You might not be here anymore, but... I was wondering if you've been contributing to Veloren lately. Oh my God, you pronounced my name well. Good. I'm glad I did. I don't do the best pronunciation of names, so I'm glad I got that right. Oh, all right. Yeah, Copcat told me about an event going on in game, a Christmas event. Everything looks really cool. Lots of snow, I can tell. The trees have, looks like they have holly on them. Well, that's great to hear. Back. Feel like the sword swinging's a little quicker, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Nothing stands a chance. Not been as active when I powered through the load of models for the aquatic things. Gotcha. Yeah, there's always stuff to do. Just not enough time. Gotta subdivide that time. That's still probably my... It is a great contribution. It's like a whole new world that you added into the game through the flora. At least I think so. My opinion. I wonder where those wreaths are. Oh, is this it? I think we ran into one of Sarah's wreaths. Hello, wreath. How are ya? Welcome, welcome everybody. If you haven't already, smash that like button for me. It really does help me out. We're just talking about the various channel updates, what I'm doing for the next year. And one of the other exciting things we're going to bring up now is... Now, what some of you know about this, some of you don't. So I'm not sure. Forgive me for the ones who do. Let's check out if I could bring it up. I'll bring it up over here. All right. So I'm happy to announce SavvyNick.com. That's right. I manage a Snatch.com for the Savvy Nick channel. You can go over there right now and check out SavvyNick.com. It's live. And the point of this is really just to kind of have a separate place for people who enjoy following the channel and for more content. That's right. So thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. I put my design skills in a little bit. Yeah, so the whole deal here is now I can make an extension out of the YouTube channel. So one of my goals has been to produce some content and courses for everybody. That way they can learn. I want to make the courses as cheap as possible. Of course, I'm thinking between like $5 to $10 a course. And then I'm going to have some digital content, let's say for Linux programming, what have you. That's pretty much going to be like $1 or something ridiculously small. Just a little donation from, let's just go through the website, but just kind of a donation from people. That way I can keep producing this stuff and not take away from my day job, I guess. But so I plan on actually putting including courses like messing with local networks, how to troubleshoot them, just understanding what a local network is, how it talks and communicates, how all your devices talk and communicate with each other, and again, how to troubleshoot that type of stuff. Of course, there's going to be more Linux-related courses. I want to talk about Linux and programming and stuff that I'm kind of passionate about myself. And then finally, thank you so much for everybody who likes the website. I appreciate it. It took a little bit to build. It's open source, so you can check it out on my GitHub page. If you want to borrow the website, you absolutely can. I encourage it, but I will also have a course on how to build something for this website. So, sorry. I'm going to actually have a course on how to build a portfolio website. So for those of you who don't necessarily understand how to build a website, one thing that's very popular amongst people nowadays is having a portfolio website where you kind of show off your skills, what you're capable of, and all that fun stuff. So of course the current courses are under construction. I'll be posting this very soon. It will be probably within the next week or so. I will have a proper hosting platform for my videos and digital content. So it says courses are still under construction. They still will be in the next week, but I plan to have one digital thing available fairly soon here, which people can download. Hopefully going to be able to give out some of that stuff for free to the Discord members. I truly appreciate you sticking around all the time and, just keeping up with the channel. So anyways, that's the Savvy Nick channel. Check it out. Or sorry, that's the savvynick.com website. Check it out. And you'll be seeing more developments on that quite soon. Also, I'll be probably announcing it on the channel as things progress. All right. Can exit out of that, and glad I got to show that one off. Okay, we'll close out of everything else, and now I think we're just going to play. Looks professional, and what do you think about a minimal website like Luke Smith has? What's the website for Luke Smith? I guess I haven't seen that. Oh, wow. I'm looking at it now. It's minimal. I'm looking at it right now. It's very minimal. It kind of reminds me of a 90s website, maybe a early 2000s 90s website. I think Luke Smith is perfectly capable of making something modern as well if he, but he'd have to devote the time to it. So I get it. Is there a dark mod? I can make one pretty easily. I can make a little toggle button at the top that turns it dark if you want. That's pretty easy to do. You just add a CSS element or object in and overwrite the existing one to display the body background as dark, I guess. Has Fedora fixed the broken time shift? I'm not sure. Yes and no. I guess it depends on what you're trying to show off, Fine Wine. If I like modern user interfaces that are still minimal. I think it. I mean, if you're a web designer, you don't want to see something that looks like it's from the 2000s or 90s, just because people won't take you as seriously. Doesn't seem like you're keeping up with the latest and greatest trends, I guess. But to each their own. I mean, everybody likes the way they load fast. That's probably a good thing. But there's ways to make even modern web pages load fast, of course. Not like we really care. Most people have the bandwidth to see just about everything. So this looks extremely impressive here, what they've done for the Christmas mod in Veloren. You can see the trees almost lighting up as we're traveling across the land. Let's see where we're at. Totally lost myself. Okay. So there's a huge mountain range. Still the same map from last time I played. What chat are you reading from, Savvy? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm reading from the live chat on YouTube. Yeah, this is Veloren. Ahmed, it's available for free and it's open source. It's veloren.net if you want to check it out. Yes, exactly, Snake. It's very subjective. Welcome, Dev, to the stream. Thanks for stopping in, stopping by. Super glad to see you. Yeah, would be better if it had dark mode. Yeah, absolutely. I'll add dark mode in. How about that? Especially before I do the course, I'll add dark mode in so I can explain how to do something like that. That's a great idea. Keep throwing that feedback at me. I enjoy that. Let's see. Open source game, absolutely. Free open source. It is available to anyone and everyone. It's built in Rust. Definitely check it out, Ahmed. You'll like it. Nikhil. Dev is around, believe me. Should check out some of the frozen lakes. It's quite fun. Sliding on the ice. Oh, absolutely. Are all lakes frozen? Because I guess I can go to Need Sea, but that looks like it's by a desert, so I don't know if that's going to be frozen. Do I need to go up here? Let me know, Copcat. That is a perfect adventure. And we glide. Man, the glider dynamics in this game are absolutely fantastic. Love it. It's been a while since I've played Veloren. The Christmas mod is absolutely beautiful. Whoop. East of town. Let's see. Oh, okay. This little river? Let me see. Let's get there. Oh, I see it. Oh, this is all frozen. Oreen Sea is frozen. Oh, that's awesome. Confused you? Sorry, Tax. Oh, yeah, I should just post it in the chat. It's savvynick.com. Can't get it right. Or can't get it wrong. Can't get it right. Can't get it wrong. Let's go. We'll go directly east of here. Hit that frozen lake up like Copcat has talked about. This is exciting. We're on an adventure already. Should make a Veloren clone in like a day thingy. Oh, like see how far I can get inside of it with programming it in a day. Oh man, I'm not that good at game programming. We'd have something that looks like a Snake game in a day if you had me trying to do that. We wouldn't be getting anywhere. Why duck? Just because if people had to guess which website you're at, they're going to throw .com at it first. But it's not too bad. It's like, oh shoot, I don't know, $12 for a year. It's not bad at all. I wonder what XYZ is. Probably like $3 a year, something ridiculous. Roll in to the lake. feel like the roll has been dwarfed a little bit. Doesn't really matter too much. Less than $1. Wow. Doesn't matter too much, but most people are familiar with .com. That's what they'll throw at the end. It's funny because a .io is more expensive than a .com. It's kind of funny. But I didn't want to have someone stealing my .com anyway. So we all know that the main mission here on the channel has been to teach people about Linux and programming. And this year, I'm really hoping to also expand that into engineering. I feel like a lot of people don't understand quite what kind of engineering careers there are out there and how fun they can be, what kind of control you have over your career if you do become an engineer, and what kind of what the progression is of an engineer through their career, and just the freedom you have and what you can do. So hopefully some more engineering content to be brought to the channel. I'm just playing with stuff that I enjoy talking about and doing and passionate about. So I know I know it's kind of, I don't want to say it's all over the place. I don't want to make a bunch of channels and keep up with stuff. So I'm just going to keep posting stuff to the Savvy Nick channel. If it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, oh well, at least I had some fun. Look at this incredible tundra. The ice is formed over the lakes. How cool is that? Thanks for the suggestion there. Wow, there's less friction on here. You kind of slide as you're running. I feel like you run a little quicker too. This is so cool. The completely iced over lake. Wow. New screenshot opportunities. Yeah, I know. It's incredible. There's already an overwhelming amount of screenshot opportunities. Ooh, can we go? Oh, we're about to go underneath the lake. Oh, I'm still sliding. I'm still sliding. Look where I stopped right as I was about to fall in. All right, let's see what's underwater. Ooh, little icebergs. They really did a number here. Now I'm gonna have to find a way out. I've heard that ME is more expensive. Oh well, you do you. Thanks. Let's see. Debian or Arch? Arch. I've been using Arch for about, shoot, a year and a half now. Pretty much exclusively. But I love messing around with my operating system. And even though I do enjoy stability, I'd go Debian for anywhere you need stability, server space, production space. Great distribution itself, but lately I've just been an Arch fan. Especially with Xarva's config. The desktop environment just looks too beautiful. Ooh, we got some fish. Savvy OS win. Savvy's got too much stuff on their plate. Aha. I think this is a snowy shipwreck. Wow. All right. Yeah, CentOS is one of those that I used to pretty much use across the board when it came to production and server environments. And now that CentOS is going away from their stable release model and going into a rolling release model, it's kind of sad to see. This is a warning to everybody or anybody who does have CentOS being used on one of their computers, servers, production environments. If you have it for a business or your business uses it, make sure to let people know you are running out of support for CentOS 8 in just a few days. You got like 5 days before you run out of support on that. So make sure to migrate over. Some good choices: Rocky Linux, Alma Linux. They're one-for-one binary compatible distributions of RHEL, Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Uh-oh, we're about to lose Copcat. I'm actually looking at your site right now with Dark Reader extension. How's it look? Fine wine, do we think that an upgrade for the dark mode is necessary? Oracle Linux. I haven't really tried Oracle Linux out. I assume that's probably another enterprise enterprise Linux distribution. Probably much like RHEL, but maybe it's all, maybe they sell their support at Oracle. They seem to do that. I assume it's the Oracle, the business Oracle, based on Red Hat by Oracle. Okay. Is it a one-for-one binary compatible RHEL? Does it claim to run on 3 billion devices? Why stop at 3 billion? Let's update that application to. You know what? It's kind of scary when you think about it that that number hasn't changed in like a decade. Anytime you get their application and it says Java runs on 3 billion devices, it's like, yeah, but in the last 10 years, how many of those devices have been shut down? And then doesn't sound like anything's growing there. Yeah, just an interesting thought. Oh, check it out. We got an owl just hanging out. What's up, owl? How you doing? Copcat's back. Welcome back, Copcat. Hear a ton of honeybees right above my head. Yeah, we need to send some data over to Copcat. We need to build a tower real quick. Thank you, Denari, for helping. I shall give you this. Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Don't run away. I wanted to give you something. Come back here. Trade me. Ah, yes. I'm heading to Orist Fortress. Want to come along? Sure. Let me give you a nudge. We can get going. Mention me, bro. Mithoon, welcome to the stream. There you go. You got mentioned. All right. Fortress. Where is this Fortress thing? I think that Denari was lying to me. Oh, wait. Need castles on. Oh, all right. That's a good question. We can hit up the Snaytast cave over here. It is a great holiday. Yes, we need. I have around 10 gigabytes of unused data. Looks like Nikhil is sending some data your way. Copcat, hold on there. All right, we need to go northeast to hit the run out. Oh, isn't that a pain? Whenever you have, I wish your data would just roll over. Of course, they're not going to do that. But it'd be fantastic if that data just rolled over in and out, in and out, in and out. Title as in Linux. I'm not sure what you mean there, fine wine. Oh, it disappears because of the dark mode. Yeah, I'll have to switch. I'll have to switch which header I'm using. I can make that work. I know what to do. What can I do with my i5 10th gen laptop? Any idea? Well, do you want to still use that laptop? Why don't you throw some kind of a lightweight Linux distribution on there? Make it purr. Plexer or make a NAS out of it, a network access storage device. Put it on your network. Be able to access that storage from anywhere on your network. That'd be nice. Then you can have it sitting, access it at any time. Oh, there's so many things you can do. You like making websites? Make it into a web server. You need a place to store files? Make it into an FTP server. Want to run Minecraft? Run Minecraft. Just don't run Minecraft right now until it's patched for the log4j exploit. All right, here we go. Copcat keeps trying to talk us going into Norway over here. Middle of the woods rural run Norway. Didn't have perfect service. I'm sure it's beautiful there. Here we go. Going down in the caves. Ooh, there we go. Flying in with my butterfly wings. We got this. How far can we make it down the cave? Whoa. Whoa. We're coming in hot. We're coming in hot. Oh, we hit the wall. That made it pretty far, honestly. I feel like this was kind of a bad idea. Honestly, with that i3, I just throw something like Linux Lite on. It's something super minimal, and just give it to somebody who needs a little updated computer. If you can't use it, might as well share. Plenty of people out there who need computers. Uh-oh. Should have thought this through before I went down here. I forgot to pack my health in. No. No. Oh, that thing came flying out of nowhere. Oh, wow. I'm sure it's patched. I'd be surprised if it's not patched yet for the log4j exploit. Hello. Present your sword. We shall fight. Oh, look at this. Now that's cool. They have Santa hats. I love it. Hello, Lizzie Wizard. How do I sit? Okay, that's right. Sitting by the campfire, enjoying. Absolutely beautiful. Rest in peace, Nick's character. Bye-bye, Savvy Nick and Veloren. If you do want to check this game out, check it out. Free open source, available to anybody and everybody. What else is there to talk about? I've kind of really made all the updates that I needed to make for the channel. Expect brand new stuff coming out in the next week or so. Expect an ARM reveal before too long. I just want to keep teaching. I want to keep teaching the Linux content. I actually built up a little bit of a catalog of videos. I got about 7 videos right now waiting to be released. So hopefully quite a bit of content coming out here in the next 2 weeks. Every other day. Nick, do voice act. What does that mean? Who am I supposed to act as? Oops. Who am I supposed to act as? I'm terrible. What to do with my 2 terabyte hard disk? Any idea? Get yourself a Raspberry Pi, something cheap. Throw the 2 terabytes on there, connect it up. Put some really small Linux distribution on there. Perhaps even something that supports network access storage right out of the box. And then use that full 2 terabytes for network access storage. Reach it from the Wi-Fi, do whatever. I love doing that with old computers. Absolutely love doing that. Especially that have a bunch of storage space. Or what I like even more is I install like an LVM on there. Install something that runs NAS. And then combine like 10 hard drives together. And then I got like, 5 terabytes of space. Loving your work. Well, thank you very much, Tax Action. Storm driving. Hi. Hopefully you're not driving during a storm right now. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Nick Hill had the same thoughts as I did. Make a tutorial for it, for the NAS thing. Yeah, I could do that. I do have a... Let me see. Let's see. I think I got a Raspberry Pi 3 hanging out. I have a... Ooh. Maybe I could make one out of a... I haven't tried this yet, but make one out of a Raspberry Pi Zero. I have a Zero hanging out right now with the Wi-Fi. I'm from India. All right, good night. Have a great one. Thanks for stopping by, and supporting the channel. Mithun, I really appreciate it. Enjoy your evening. Yeah, so Raspberry Pi Zero W. So that's the Wi-Fi version of the Raspberry Pi Zero. I have one of those. That would be really nice to make a NAS out of. I haven't done that yet, so I could record that. Peace out. Just sitting by the campfire, enjoying things. While we're enjoying this, let's just check out. Whenever I can, I like supporting Veloren, so let's check out the main Veloren website. That way, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Veloren, you're about to get real familiar. This is the game I'm currently playing. Again, free, open source, available to anybody and everybody who wants to play. It's available at veloren.net. I'm going to type that into the chat so you can check it out as well. It is an absolutely great game. You can see all the beautiful screenshots. We've only explored a little of the world at the moment, but they have basically brand new things added almost every week. You can check out their blog. They have events every once in a while, releases every once in a while. Definitely check out all the new stuff being added. I love reading through their blog posts. And if you want to contribute, you absolutely can. Just go to Veloren for contributors in the owner's manual. And this is for developers. You can install Rust on your computer, learn about Rust. This is a highly smart community who's amazing at Rust. I have had the opportunity to talk to a lot of the developers there and contributors at Veloren over the last year or so, and they're a great bunch of people. Couldn't recommend joining that community any more highly, because they're amazing. DevBlog is almost 3 years old now. Yeah, that's incredible. But also, if you're trying to learn Rust, what a great community to learn Rust in. You can actually build something. You'll have a project to work on, which most of us struggle with. Is just finding a project that we can contribute to or be a part of, or to learn a programming language. If you're trying to learn Rust, I highly recommend this. All right, back to the game here. Have I contributed to their code? No, absolutely not. It is not another language I need to learn. I avoid that. I avoid that like the plague right now. No, I honestly haven't had time, Dev. I would love to learn Rust. I did get started for maybe a month or so learning Rust. Made a small application for myself, and then haven't really had time to get back to it. The Linux content is too demanding. I haven't even finished up my C++ series. How am I supposed to focus on another programming language? Which that one has been gaining some traction lately. That's probably my most viewed playlist at the moment, which is surprising. Surprising how those things go in and out. Look at this thing. Is this a person? Yes, it is. Blasky over here blasting snow raptors with that automatic bow. Wow. All right. Hi, Nick. Guess which helper this is. I'm following Blasky around a little bit. I wonder who. Couldn't be Emacs Enjoyer, could it? What's your favorite programming language and favorite piece of hardware you like to tinker with? My favorite programming language when it comes to hardware is C. It's and that's kind of induced by the embedded systems field, because most embedded systems, I'm going to say, are built around C, because it's something that's been stable for almost 50 years now. It's like 45 years or something crazy, and people don't like to change. People don't like to change programming languages on the fly with most embedded systems. They just stay with the tried and true, and since it's worked and proven itself stable amongst many different embedded systems and platforms, they just stay with C. So a lot of the tutorials and example code and projects that you get with embedded systems are built in C. So you have to understand C in order to actually make well, at least be able to compile for that type of a platform, as well as understand how to use whatever embedded system you're using. So that's really it. I enjoy C just purely because of the way I learned about it. And the way I learned about it, I saw a question pop up for a moment about how I learned C. Well, the way I could learn C is a little bit through college. I went to university for around 4.5 years, and I had a couple classes. One was C, one was C++, and where I really learned is after the fact, when I during internships and after graduating, I had a job where I did a lot of C and C++ programming, mainly C with embedded devices. So I built circuit boards, prototypes of circuit boards, and then I programmed those circuit boards with microcontrollers to do specific functions, and let's say like communicate via serial to another device. So I would have a microcontroller, I'd program a driver for that microcontroller to use some of the GPIO to communicate out to another device via serial. So a lot of learning on the job, let's say, with C. So I just got lucky. That's kind of my progression. And I used to tinker with it a little bit with Arduino. You can use C, C++, I believe, on an Arduino. I can't remember if it's C++ or C anymore. But that's probably the first place I kind of got introduced to it. Back in the day, I kind of got curious about C++, so spent a while doing that as well. But I guess that's how I learned. Pretty much on the job. I didn't know much before that, but that getting paid to do something definitely forces you to learn it. Anyways, hope to see some hardware videos. I hope to do that too. I have some stuff I want to show, especially just kind of teach about how to use oscilloscopes, multimeters, the different various hardware that I have, like my Raspberry 0, my Raspberry 2, 3, 4, how to set that up, how to use Linux on it. I have a, here's an interesting one. I actually purchased a super starter kit for the Uno. It's Uno R3 project, and it's from Lego. And I kind of want to show people who are interested in starting to tinker with electronics, kind of how to start, what they can expect from one of these starter kits. And so I'll do a little bit of a quote-unquote unveiling, go through the different devices and stuff, devices, peripherals that come in the starter kit, and then we'll talk about how you can use them in different projects and maybe go through a few of those projects. What's a PLC? A programmable logic controller. Look for it on the web. It's something that you use in industrial controls, and it requires, it's basically a microcontroller that you program with a specific type of language, and then you control machines with them. Low Spec, super glad to see you. Thanks for stopping in and stopping by. Don't think I forgot about you. Throwing out that penguin. Hopefully you're doing all right, having a Merry Christmas. We got quite a few of the originals here. I remember some of you joining me when I had less than 1,000 subscribers for sure. Dev, you're probably one of the ones who have stuck around the longest. You gave awesome feedback from the beginning of things, and you know, you've helped me progress the channel as well. I'm super thankful for everybody who's joined in the stream today. I know it was kind of just a blabbing of stuff going on, and some excitement coming from me as far as where the channel is going to be in the next year and how I want to progress things, all the content that I want to share with everybody, and all the learning that I want to help keep hopefully propagating throughout the YouTube community. Again, I'm super thankful. Thank you, everybody who has joined, subscribed, watched, talked, commented, given me feedback. It's been a tremendous year on the channel. Let's double it up next year. I think we definitely stand the chance of doing that at the very least. Again, thank you. If you have any comments or feedback you want to make for the channel coming into the new year, make it in the comment section after this video goes live, or start chatting it out right now. If anyone has any more questions in the chat or wants to talk about anything, I'm going to probably wrap this up here in about 2 minutes or so. Also, make sure, like I announced that towards the beginning of the video, savvynick.com is now live. Look for courses on there very soon. Emotional. You can call it that a little bit. Yeah. I'm super happy. That's for sure. Do some collabs. Thanks for that. That's good. That's a good mention. I'm going to write it down because I don't spend enough time, going through and searching for collabs. I did try doing one with our friend Brody Robertson. Matsu, how could I forget you? Absolutely not. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for thanks for saying hi. But yeah, I'll that's a good mention. I should do some collaborations. I haven't been active enough in searching for them, I guess. Would love to do one with DistroTube, Chris, Titus, Tech. That'd be awesome. Brody, he's been on the list. Some of the other big Linux YouTubers. That'd be great. Will I remake your C++ tutorials again in 2022? Okay, so that's a great question. Thanks for asking that. My plan with that is I need to finish the beginners. Let me see if I can pull that up. That's a really good mention. I forgot to talk about this a little bit. Let me see if I can pull this up. C++. So I have over, oh shoot. The last one I posted was about 2D and 3D arrays, and that's where I stopped. I have a list of things I want to accomplish still, and let me just pull that list up real quick, and we can talk about it a little bit. Excited that you asked this question, because I do plan on making some more C++ tutorials, and that's on... Maybe I don't have that up right now. Anyways, I want to finish up the... Here we go. I still have a lot of stuff to cover. Pointers, pointer arrays, classes and objects, constructors, deconstructors, encapsulation, inheritance, templates, polymorphism, exceptions, typecasting, friend functions and classes. There's a lot to cover yet. I kind of stopped doing the C++ tutorial because nobody was really, well, I just wasn't getting many views on it, sadly. And I was thinking about making another channel, but I just couldn't do that. So the plan is to continue from where I left off and finish that series out. I think I got about 10, 11, 12 more videos left to do in the beginner series for C++. And then the plan is to overhaul the C++, the C++ beginners project, where I create a to-do list. And that will probably be a paid course available on savvynick.com. That one's going to go in more depth. It's going to actually use a database instead of, a file that we made to resemble a database. It's going to use a little bit more structure so I can explain that. And then it's going to, of course, go through how to debug, how to use GitHub, how to tie that all into a IDE. So hopefully that tells you everything that you wanted to know. Appreciate the question. Hopefully you'll also make a C tutorial where you directly work with hardware. Yes, I'm hoping to as well. That'd be fantastic. I would love to do that. Probably start with an Arduino. That'd be actually the project kit's going to kind of force me to do that. So anyways, well, if that's it, I am going to call this. Again, thank you so much for everyone who has joined in the live stream today. Hopefully you've been updated with what's going to happen to the channel. I'm going to beef some content up, hopefully. I am super excited for the current upcoming year. 2022 is going to be a big one for the channel. I'm sure of it. And if you aren't already, make sure to subscribe below. Hit that notification bell for more Linux programming and engineering videos to come. I hope you enjoy learning as much as I do. And I love teaching this stuff. So again, thanks for supporting the channel and joining me here today. I'll catch you and my great community on Discord. And I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching, everyone.